Welcome to another edition of the Sports Web. I'm Peter Blake. Thank you very much for checking in. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose to the St. Louis Rams 31-23 on Thursday night, all but eliminating themselves from playoff contention. I'll give you my good, my bad, and my ugly. The good part is, well, it really wasn't good from the standpoint of the Buccaneers got off to a slow start, but at least they made a game out of it, and it was because of Jameis Winston's arm. 29 for 50, 363 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. It was Winston's first career 300-yard passing game, and Winston becomes the youngest passer in NFL history to throw for over 3,000 yards. There is definitely something to build on here. My number 2 would be bad. And you would think that a defense that would be able to hold rookie Todd Gurley under 100 yards would have an advantage. They would have a chance to win. Yet the consistent part about this defense this year is they're able to make bad to mediocre quarterbacks look like superstars, and it happened on Thursday night. In fact, Case Keenum, 175 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not the game, the first half. You've got to be kidding me. This defense in the offseason definitely needs to be reworked, especially the defensive line and the secondary, because they have let the Buccaneers down time and time again, and it was awful on Thursday night. And my number 3 would be ugly. And correct me if I'm wrong, but why do we continue to talk about this team with their terrible penalty situation? It's week 14, ladies and gentlemen, and yet it happened on Thursday night. One play comes to mind. Austin Seferian-Jenkins looks like he's put the Bucs in great position at the 1-yard line. He thinks he scored a touchdown, and he decides to throw the ball out of the end zone. Eventually, the Buccaneers settle for a field goal. It's those type of plays the last 2 weeks that have killed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And look, in my opinion, I really believe before the season started, the Buccaneers could win 10 games and go to the playoffs. But the last 2 weeks, instead of playing for a playoff position, the Buccaneers are going to play for pride. Like my Meemaw used to say, you make your bed, Bucs, you sleep in it. For another edition of the Sports Web, I'm Peter Blake, giving you something to think about. Merry Christmas.